Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2023 in another part of the Williams Road to Glory career mode. Today we are back with the Brazilian Grand Prix, another sprint weekend. Looking forward to it. Thank you for all the support on the series so far. It was a disaster last time out, it is fair to say. Both drivers crashing out separately this time, not into each other, but yeah, not the best from us. And we're having a bit of a disappointing end to the season, it has to be said. But without further ado, let's get ourselves immersed into the action. Oh, well, I already had my webcam off. Never mind. Anyway, we are in the game, already immersed in the action and ready for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Quite a few things to get through this episode. The aerodynamic testing period has started, so we will set off some more research. And fingers crossed, we should be able to go and research a decent number of things again. Let's go and have a look at our slots. So we've got 4 slots to look at. I'm sure research is going to be the most important thing. Everything is going to be affected this year, if you like. I think we want to research the chassis some more, but we'll only manage to get 4 this time. So we'll go for 1.3 would be 2.6. 1.4, 1.5, probably want more like 1.7, don't we? Yeah, 1.7 per one, and then 92 divided by 4. Well, half of 92 is 46, so 23. There you go, 23 times 4 is 92. I'm a maths teacher, and that sort of thing always baffles me when you find out things like that. Really sad, I know. Anyway, we want to have a bit more of a focus on the cooling side of things rather than the drag reduction side. I think we're pretty happy with how undraggy our car is. Yeah, we'll have 2 working on the chassis and probably the it's tough because I think front wing and rear wing are definitely going to be ones we need for performance. So yeah, I'm going to sacrifice a little bit of the cooling. We are going to say rear wing will take 1.7 and then of course 23. And the minimum lifespan is going to be a little bit lower. That's fine by me. We could go for a little... Oh, no, I'm on design, aren't I? Right. Okay. I did that last time. I remember. Ah, okay. It's when you do it from this screen here. Weirdly. Right, underfloor. Yeah, that's fine. That was nearly a disaster. We're okay, though. We survived it. It could have been a disaster again. I could have been crying. Airflow sensitivity, we'll up that a little bit. And low speed corners, that's certainly somewhere that we've been struggling with. Reduce the drag reduction ever so slightly and stick a little bit more emphasis on the high speed with that low speed. Okay, that seems good to me. And this is the underfloor, isn't it? So yeah, we'll put 3 on this one. And then for the front wing, we'll do the same. So 1.7 and 23. And then this time we want definitely a bit of brake cooling in there. And airflow focus. Take a little bit off high speed, a little bit more onto low speed. We'll have 3 engineers work on it, and then finally a little bit of research on the rear wing, as it's such an important part of the car. 1.8 this time and 23. And yeah, thanks to, I think it was Adam in the comment section who said a few episodes ago, he thinks that the research bug is just visual. Which hopefully it is. That's fine. Okay. 2 engineers on that, and then we are jobs are good, and that's going to be our final bit of research before the end of the year, I think. Pit crew are exhausted. Bless their cotton socks. Cost cap limits. We're getting close to breaking it. We're currently 2.5 million. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh my god. With that, with obviously the replacement of the parts, and oh my god, wow, we are on 900,000 projected to get to the cost cap. Oh my word. Anyway, where was the cost cap? It was at the top, wasn't it? October in F1. Haas have upgraded their HQ. Spotlight on AlphaTauri. Okay. Drive development update. Let's see how they've been doing. They've been doing all right. High confidence. That's what we like to see. Cost cap limits. So, if we exceed, we will not only receive a fine, but we'll not be able to spend any more on car development. This will reduce the board's confidence and stop us from staying competitive. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, got to be careful now. We'll go for pit stop time again. I think we want to focus on release now. Yeah, let's do that. Right. Back we go. Forward we go. Let's have a look at the inbox. Race prep. Okay. Everything looks good. So let's get ourselves into the Grand Prix. Don't forget, Yuki Tsunoda will be getting a grid penalty. We will not be able to replace any more parts. Which, you know, isn't good. Need to raise some Wonga. Oops. We'll put in a little qualifying streak just for 2 races. Because there's only 2. No, there's 3 races left, isn't there? I feel like I've been saying 2 races the whole time. I apologise. Right, okay, let's get ourselves into the Sao Paulo Grand Prix then. Obviously a sprint weekend. Oh, yeah, all very difficult.
Our F1 season brings us to Brazil for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Better known simply as Interlagos, the Autodromo José Carlos Pache sits between 2 lakes here in Sao Paulo. The home of the Brazilian round of Formula 1 since 1973, plenty of champions have been crowned here, with many more to come. Interlagos Sector 2 is a maze of twists and turns, demanding the highest downforce. Sectors 1 and 3 are high speed, however, giving drivers plenty to keep them busy around this thrilling track.
This time, teams have 2 races to contend with, as a sprint race will decide the starting order for the weekend's Grand Prix.
So, without further ado, let's get started.
Okay, right, so I'll get on with practice and then I'll see you guys for qualifying. Oh, not a great practice session, Yuki Tsunoda. No setup satisfaction for him. 62% for Alex Albon. We're just going to have to take a big risk going into qualifying, I think. Which isn't ideal, but never mind.
It's time to determine starting positions for the sprint race, here in qualifying.
In this session, drivers will be fighting for grid positions in the weekend sprint race. Only the fastest 10 will make it to Q3, where they're in with a chance of taking pole.
Karun, there's Yuki Tsunoda. How would you describe things for him at the moment?
It's clear they're not feeling confident right now, and that's going to hurt their performance on track if they're not careful. Can they overcome it? Well, we'll soon find out.
Strap yourselves in. This is Formula 1.
Okay then, here we go. We are ready for qualifying one. Obviously going to have to put in the freshest engines we can. We cannot afford any more parts, so that's an interesting thing for 3 final races this season. But we'll give it a good go. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, looking at that, I can just about work out where we need this car to go in order to be fast. Yep, we need to just, yep, tick that along. That looks good. That should be a fast race car for Alex Albon. Yuki Tsunoda, not really got any clue. We'll give it a go. He's got his new ERS and new gearbox. Please don't mess it up, Yuki. You've got nothing left. We literally cannot. We cannot do anything else. Okay, so he wants a little bit more straight line speed. Which is a fair request. Okay, something like that. We'll give it a go with Yuki. It's not going to be easy. Obviously, he's going to be starting pretty much at the back anyway, so let's see how we get on. Obviously, this is for the sprint race, isn't it? So it's a kind of different dynamic to qualifying here. I suppose let's let Albon out there. Get Yuki to follow him.
Work your tires.
Yeah, copy.
Okay, reduce lift and coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get that deployed.
Yeah.
And deployed again.
Deployed.
Here we go then with Alex Albon. Let's watch a lap
Make sure
of
you
Interlagos. Very quick lap, 1 minute 10, of course. Let's watch it from the horse's mouth, if you like. Alex Albon's seat. So we go through the center S's, much more downhill than you think, that section, I think. And, well, he's had to back off because of that Ferrari. So that's not an ideal start to his qualifying lap. Tsunoda manages to get round, but is he going to be okay getting past these two, or is his lap ruined as well? Well, it looked okay actually. Now Albon through this middle sector should be okay. Down the hill. It's an alright middle sector. Let's see how it compares to his teammate Tsunoda. Wow, Tsunoda even quicker. A little bit of a slipstream. But you heard the little lift there from Tsunoda. And here we come then up to the line. And it's a 110.2 and a 110.0 from the lads.
We'll start the lifting coast now. Yep. Let's try and build this back up.
Okay.
Yep, copy.
Currently 4th and 7th, or 5th and 7th now. Might as well get another set of soft tyres in. I think it's going to be one of them where there's going to be big improvements on the second lap. We know there's more in the car. So 11th and 13th after our first runs. 2 Haas cars, the Alpine. That's a couple of cars that I think we have to keep an eye on. In for a nice little gap. Right, Albon's going to head out. And Sonoda as well. Haven't got long to get around here. Yep, Sonoda especially.
Happy to increase pace.
Okay.
You can increase the pace.
Yeah.
Okay, press and hold overtake.
Copy.
Okay, so here we go then for Yuki Tsunoda. We'll watch his lap this time.
Copy.
This should be okay. There shouldn't be any traffic whatsoever. Need to deploy with Tsunoda. That's going to affect us.
Use the rest.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not good. Tsunoda's time could be compromised. Let's see what the difference is in the first sector. Albon's going to head up to the first sector now. What does he get? An 18.7. 18.6 actually for Tsunoda. Which is quicker, believe it or not, despite none of the deployment. Well, Magnussen, Piastri, Porsche are already out. Zhou Guanyu won't improve enough, I don't think. So Tsunoda's definitely through. I think it's worth calling him through, calling him in, and saving those tyres.
Just focus on your tires.
But Albon will keep going.
Need some recharge.
Copy.
See where he can get up to as he's flying around the final corner now. What can he manage as he heads up to the line? Oh, just a little improvement. Not much of one, but 13th position. Safely through to Q2. Okay, right, Q2 it is then. 88% and 78%. Yeah, not a lot we can do for Yuki. Not a great deal we can do for Alex either. Possibly that'll be a slightly better setup, or that will be. But we'll give it a go in Q2, why not? I think we're going to get through anyway. Alright, let's get ourselves through into Q3 hopefully, but don't think that's going to happen.
That's great.
Right, we're going to give Tsunoda just a normal build-up and
Make sure you work your brakes.
give Alex the
Okay.
build-up we've been doing. I mean, it won't matter now because he's so far around the lap, it's kind of pointless. He's not going to have the tyres up to scratch anyway. Yeah, Albon quicker. How much quicker? 18.6. 19.2? Oh my god. It's not a lot slower there. Did he get blocked? That's an order up to the line of 110.6.
The delta. Go in, go in.
Yeah.
Copy.
I just can't believe that. 34.8, 34.3. I mean, yeah, just no brainer to get them to look at, or get us to look after their tyres. As Albon up to the line, it's a 195. It's a pretty impressive lap, that, from Albon. Not entirely sure where that came from. That's 0.3 off the quickest there. So just everything going for him. Yeah, might as well. Let's give him a go on some scrub tyres.
Remember, you brake warm up. Remember, you brake warm up.
Copy.
Can you bring the pace up, please?
Yeah, okay.
Back off a bit, please.
Copy.
You can be aggressive with overtake usage.
Copy.
Okay, we're happy to push. Happy to push.
Copy.
Let's see what Tsunoda can pull off this time. Much quicker first sector. 18.6. Much more akin to what Albon was producing before. He's got an almighty tour on the Red Bull as he heads up to the line. Oh, it's not much of an improvement, actually, in that third sector. Never mind. Right. Do we want another? Possibly not with Tsunoda. I think save him some tyres, I think. Yeah, Tsunoda's out. But Albon, we can still fight with.
We could do with a bit more pace now if you've got it. Yep.
Pack is currently low.
Yeah.
Yeah, Albon's not going to improve here. He's not got enough energy.
Can afford to drop back.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's call him in. What will be, will be. Norris and Hulkenberg are your candidates. But no, I think we're okay. We're through to Q3. Obviously, Tsunoda out, but he has a grid penalty anyway. So kind of doesn't matter. Yeah, 92% now. There you go. I think it's the best we've had. Right. Scrub set of tyres first time lap. Let's see how we get on.
Just concentrating on the brakes.
Yep. If you've got any pace left, it would be good now. Yep, copy.
Let's see what sort of time he puts in. Uh, 193, I think he's put in. Is it 194? Wow. What a time. What a time he's put in. Well played, Albon. P4 at the moment. He's had a difficult run, and obviously since Tsunoda's come into the team, probably been a little bit overshadowed, you would say. But P6 at the moment. Looks like he's going to put in a very, very high quality performance. Right. Well, let Stroll get through, and then we're going to get out there. Just got to be a little bit careful of time here. Should just about make it. Let's hop on board with the Thai wizard. Here we go. Where can we get him up to? P4 is a possibility, I think. If he puts in his absolute best possible lap. Let's see as he comes through the first sector.
Checker flag ahead of you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's an 18.7. Oh no, it's an 18.6, which is about on par with what he was doing before. Oh, this could be an issue. I don't know if that actually cost him anything there. We'll soon find out. I don't think he can do any better than what he's done already. 7th place is pretty damn good. So he comes through the middle sector and it's orange again.
Copy, yes.
And he's out of ERS somehow. He did have 100% at the start of the lap. So yeah, this isn't going to be enough. Never mind. Never mind. But P7 on the grid should start ahead of Leclerc, Verstappen and Perez in the race, and hopefully you'll be able to stay there for the sprint. So let's get ourselves into the action for the sprint race.
Well, the excitement levels continue to rise here as the teams prepare for the sprint. And after a season of sprints, this is the last one of the year. This circuit is certainly no stranger to overtakes, so I think we're in for a good one.
It's not only the starting grid decided here though. The top finishers in the sprint have the chance to score crucial championship points.
Well, no doubts there'll be plenty of action today here at the Sao Paulo Sprint.
Okay, right. Let's get ourselves into the sprint. What's going to be best here? Is it going to be soft soils? Ooh, it's pretty equal actually, isn't it? I'm wondering whether with Albon just, you know, be aggressive on the medium tyres, but possibly with Tsunoda, go with the softs and don't be very aggressive and see where you can come out here, because this could be a really good opportunity for him if we tell him to be standard on that. Maybe even not. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good start for Albon. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Let's get into it. Here we go.
24 laps around Interlagos awaits these drivers in what should be an entertaining sprint.
The 100-kilometer dash around Sao Paulo is typically packed full of overtaking opportunities, making for a thrilling event as the season nears the end.
Okay then.
This is it, a dash to the finish line.
Let's see what we can pull off here.
24 laps around Sao Paulo in today's sprint.
And the two Ferraris again lining up on 1 and 2 as we get to lights out.
Away we go.
Away we go. And yep, Tsunoda straight away. We're going to put that onto high. We're going to put that onto high. And hopefully Tsunoda will be able to look after his tyres. He's the only one out there on soft tyres. Needs to look after his tyres for the first, I would say, 10 laps or so, and then let rip. That's essentially what he needs to do. And he's already up to P15. Albon up to P6, by the way. What a start for him. He's going to be aggressive in these opening 3 laps or so. Obviously needs to stay within DRS of Fernando Alonso on this first lap, and that's exactly what he's managed to do. Push his engine as well to make sure he stays there. So a good start. And Tsunoda managing to look after his tyres nicely as well.
So we'd like to increase lifting coast through sector 2. Copy.
DRS will help him out here. Yuki Tsunoda might have a look down the inside here. Not this time. Definitely needs to be careful with the car, Suzuki. We do not want another multi-million-dollar bill with the engine and all of that. Yeah, Albon's starting to struggle now. Hamilton will probably overtake him. Tsunoda needs to, as I say, look after his tyres for the first 10 laps or so and then go for it eventually. Hamilton and Stroll will probably get past Albon here. Albon in that phase of the race where he's got to look after his tyres. Yeah, Albon just dropping like a fly, unfortunately. Might be able to get past Ocon here. It's going down the inside. This is a little bit of action here. Lap 7 of this Grand Prix.
As soon as I try to race anyone, I just have no shot.
Anything can happen.
Desperately trying to look after those tyres. It's not working brilliantly at the moment.
Is there damage?
Understood, we are checking.
Let's try and catch Albon up to this battle. So we're about to lose out to K-Mag.
Keep pushing.
We're about to lose out to Russell as well.
Pack's on the low side now.
Yeah, copy.
Not good. Not good. Already under pressure from Nico Hulkenberg. Already out of reach of Russell.
Increase, lift and coast.
Okay.
Keep pushing.
Can Tsunoda do here? Nothing is the answer. Yeah, it's not quite working out for him today, is it? Need to be looking after these tyres, but just not managing it at the moment. Let's take the avoid high risk curbs off because it's clearly not helping him. Meanwhile, Alex Albon starting to get closed in. Right. Let's see what Tsunoda can do. Let's see if he can make a few positions up here. It was worth trying because there was no gaining to be made for tomorrow's race when he's going to drop down the order anyway.
So what DRS?
Copy.
Tsunoda already past Bottas. And that's Albon.
Sorry, guys.
He's crashed.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is he out?
So here we go, heading into turn 1. With not much room to move. Has to be said, that was pretty risky. Now that had the potential.
I think it's just his tyres that have got an issue. So we'll put him on one of the scrub set of soft tyres. Oh,
Right,
damn
box.
Box.
Yeah, his engine was pretty worn anyway, I think. That's not good, is it?
Would like to increase a bit the Lyco everywhere.
Okay, so in comes Alex Albon.
Box.
Yeah, copy that.
He can maybe grab faster slap. He's got. Has he got a penalty? No.
It'll be clear at pit exit.
You can afford to drop back.
Well, for Albon, we'll just conserve his tyres. Ready for push lap on the final lap of the race. Don't think he'll be caught. So here we go.
You will be opening your last lap.
Okay, Alex, we can start reducing lift and coast.
So now down his final lap of this race.
So you can increase the pace.
Copy.
And let's see what Albon
That's Leclerc.
can do.
Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
As Charles Leclerc has led Carlos Sainz over the line in this sprint race.
Take the flag.
We're
Well,
P13.
Tsunoda finishes 13th.
On target. Good job.
I did the best I could do.
Here comes Alex Albon.
Check the DRS.
Has Albon run out of fuel? Oh, he's just about going to
Coast level
reach
3.
the finish line. Wow. He's going to go and join his teammate. Ha! Well, goodness me, what a disaster. Once again.
Ends up without any points after that sprint.
And with a 13th place finish, I bet they'll come back stronger next time.
Well, I mean, what can I say? What can I say?
The time has come to fight it out. It's race day.
Brazil loves a home racer, and none more so than the brilliant Ayrton Senna. His victory here at Interlagos in 1991, fighting a broken gearbox, is one of the most emotional moments in F1 history. And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today. An effective tyre strategy could prove very valuable as the race plays out.
As ever though, the teams will be paying close attention to their strategies heading into the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Okay, right. Let's get ourselves into proceedings. 5-place grid penalty for Sonoda. His engine's damaged, but that's the best we can do. We're not doing anything else about that. I mean, what would that cost? We literally do not have the money. I honestly do not know what we can do here. Yeah, it won't let me do anything. I've literally got to break the cost cap now. Why can't we just start from the pit lane? Oh, that's so annoying. So we need to get that. God. It's going to cost 2.2. We're so, yeah, we're so out of this. The hell? Don't tell me that that's not worked. Okay, so it works for that one. Let's do another one then. Kind of doesn't matter at this point, does it? Yeah, it's not working. Right, I'm gonna load the game and see if that fixes it, because we were able to do it before. So let's see. Let's see what happens here. I think I'm literally stuck here. I don't know what to do. It will not let me do this. Yeah, I suppose the only thing I can do is go back and simulate, I suppose, until the race. And yeah, sorry about that, folks. Right, folks, so I've managed to get forward to the race again. Simulated qualifying. We qualified terribly. Just retired the cars on the first lap of the sprint race because Albon was at the back anyway, and Sonoda was going to be starting at the back as well. So yeah, I don't think it's any different to what it would have been in terms of engines and whatever. Obviously Albon's got a pretty rough end of the deal with it all, but at least this time we can be a bit happier. We haven't got the best setup satisfaction. Absolutely nothing I could do with that. Yeah, really frustrating, but hopefully we'll be able to have a good, solid Grand Prix today. Let's just have a look at the compounds that we've got. So we've got 3 soft tyres, we've got 2 sets of mediums as well, 4 sets for Yuki Tsunoda. Right, what is going to be the best way to do this? So, yeah, one stopper looks like a decent option, to be fair. Two stopper potentially. I mean, this one looks probably the best to me because you can be aggressive on it. But we don't really want it to go much below 50%. Yeah, but that does look pretty nifty for Albon. And then for Tsunoda, should we try the one stopper with him? Maybe starting on the hard tyres, going quite far into the race, and then yeah, we'll see. We'll see what comes of this. Could be an absolute disaster. But should be a whole load of fun. So, yes, we're going to be pushing from the start with Alex Albon. And Yuki Tsunoda, well, he's going to look after his tyres and try and get as far into the race as he can. So we're actually going to go light for him, and let's get ourselves into it. So here we go, ready for the lights.
We're not too far away from the race start here as we edge closer to the 71 laps of the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And here's George Russell focusing on the race ahead of him.
They're in a tight pack starting 9th, so hanging on to points is going to be very competitive.
Here we go. It's time to go racing. And now, it's time for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And it's lights out.
Okay,
and away
here we go. Ready for the Grand Prix, and it was Ocon starting on pole position due to all the penalties, and Ocon leads Stroll into turn 1. Oh, it's a big crash. It's a big crash between Stroll and Ocon, the 2 leaders there. And, wow, what on earth was going on there? And it was Lance Stroll, you would have to say. It was his fault. Although Ocon is the one that's got the penalty. Wow. Wow. But Hamilton is now leading, and it's Leclerc and Verstappen behind. Magnussen is P4 for Haas. Norris P5, Russell P6, Piastri P7, then De Vries 8th, Hulkenberg 9th, and Gasly in P10. So there's a huge amount of change simply because of where people are starting on the grid. Lots of people had penalties, and that is absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. But Yuki Tsunoda, we are going to be looking after the tyres as much as we can so that we can be aggressive in that second stint. That's the idea anyway. So Tsunoda is going to be right at the back. But yeah, Fernando Alonso and Perez are down there as well. And Lewis Hamilton currently leads. Leclerc second, then Verstappen in third. Magnussen is currently P4 with Norris in P5 and then Russell P6. Piastri still 7th, then De Vries, then Hulkenberg, then Gasly. Let's just have a look at how the championships are looking as we currently stand.
What are we doing?
Let's have a look. Is it this? Yeah. Yep, Haas would go well above us into 6th place as it stands. McLaren would get within 2 points as well. This could be a bit of a disaster if the race was to finish like this. I don't think it will. I think Perez will get right up there. I think Alonso probably will as well. Signs, of course, well out of position. But other than that,
Okay, happy to manage tyres short term.
you know, we might see Norris and Piastri stay up there. Anyway, let's see if we can get Albon past Porsche. Porsche on one of the few on soft tyres.
Alonso is ahead.
Cut behind you, Ocon.
Yes, just sort of need to forget about Tsunoda for the first handful of laps. Problem is for Albon, he's got Perez for company.
Something was a bit strange.
Stand by.
There we go. He's through. Surely Bottas isn't going to pass us, is he? How's Bottas passing us? This is quite concerning. Well, Bottas should not be passing us at this stage of the race. Yeah, Albon really struggling out there. Well, Zhou Guan Yu, I think, is going to get him as well. Yeah. Already 2.5 seconds off the back of Bottas. I think we're going to have to tell Albon to avoid high-risk curbs to try and counteract the tyre temps. Well,
Push to close this gap.
Tsunoda is just behind Ocon. Still a long way off.
Okay, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Let's try and keep those tyre temps under control. And we tend to find it's the second half of the race that we have a bit more pace. Albon definitely struggling at the moment. It's an order P19. Definitely looking after those tyres quite nicely. And Albon's starting to close in on Bottas just a little bit here. Drops off again. These tyres are better, but... Alright, let's zoom this forward properly here and see where we end up. I mean, Albon...
VSC.
It looks like Porsche
On the
has
delta.
binned it.
Contact at turn 1. Debris on track.
Has he got out?
Yeah, I believe all good.
Porsche crushing at turn 1. Not ideal for him. What we're trying to do is save up a little bit of fuel so that we can absolutely go for it. On the green flags.
So VSC ending.
Got me.
We think you can reduce lift and coast.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go then. Let's see if Albon can begin to catch up to Bottas. I don't think so. He is a little bit, but not by a great deal.
The window is open.
Yep, copy.
I'm happy happy to push on if we can.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take these tyres to the limit now. Yeah, Ocon's probably going to get him. What are we moving on to here? Mediums again. It's not been a fabulous race tyre, has it? So here we go then. Alex Albon into the pit lane. Let's see how he gets on here.
Box.
As Yuki Tsunoda starting to close in on Zhou Guanyu as well. Yeah. Very fast pit stop there for
So pit exit is clear.
Alex Albon. Now there's a little bit of clear air to clear his head, if you like. Hopefully build up quite the undercut to Bottas and Co. He's actually currently slower than his teammate Yuki Tsunoda, believe it or not. As Charles Leclerc puts in the fastest lap of the race. Verstappen is second currently, Hamilton in third.
Okay, there's a big crash.
And there's been a big crash somewhere.
Be careful for debris.
So let's
I'm
take a
not
look
sure
at the replay.
what it
Now,
was.
this
It
was
looks
at
like
turn one.
Carlos Sainz coming past one of the
Dangerously
Haas
close to
cars
each other.
here. Is that going to be Kevin Magnussen?
Oh, that's quite an
Well,
impact
just a
between
little
them.
impact there. But the Haas car's 7th and 8th, or 6th and 7th currently. Ocon in the pit lane obviously has his penalty. I think Tsunoda time to push.
Heads down. Focus.
Copy.
Certainly has decent pace out there. Albon slowly catching up to Zhou, but that was Sainz spinning. Goodness me, he's having a shocker out there. That's not helping us because currently Haas are 6th and 7th. And Norris and Piastri looking good as well. Let's just have a little look at where we are. Oh, Théo Pourchaire is moving up to 7th, is he? Yeah, I don't know what's happening there with Pourchaire. Surely that's wrong. Yeah, Haas 17 points would be ahead of us at the moment. They're 5th and 6th. They probably won't finish there. Alonso already up in 7th. I'm assuming Perez will overtake them as well. Tsunoda's doing a good job. He's, you know, closing up to Bottas here. There's Albon in the P16 now. We'll see where Albon comes out in all of this. Russell in the pit lane. So Haas currently 4th and 5th. Gasly is overtaking Albon. So they're currently up to 12th on his long strategy. Doing a good job out there. He's not coming in till lap 41 of this race. Tsunoda now up into P10. Hülkenberg's just come out of the pits. Let's just have a little look at lap times. 1:14.2 from Tsunoda last time round. It's about McLaren's level of pace. Now up in P8. Obviously, if there was a red flag, that would be very handy. Cough, cough, Alex Albon. So, Sonoda would be able to essentially get a free pit stop. So, Albon, how's his tyres looking? They're looking fine. Yeah, Sonoda will slowly but surely get overtaken. Well, no, I'm not, because then his tyres will get too hot, so yeah. Let's see what happens to his lap time. Yeah, he's on a 14.3 at the moment. Does a 14.2 almost instantly. Let's see, 14.4. So I'll start attacking. Just entered the pit window. Just sort of forgetting about Albon. I don't think there's much we can really do for him at this stage. So I come in this lap. I'll see what you can produce here. I'll see what sort of pit stop time we can get. Sonoda in the pits from 11th position.
Copy.
Now we'll be running those medium tyres until the end of the Grand Prix. Should be easily able to do that. That was an issue.
I can't wait with this one, to be honest.
6.1 seconds.
Can only apologize.
Not good. Wow, Verstappen's managed to get past Leclerc in all of this. Perez up to third as well. Leclerc has pitted twice, and now that all the pit stops have worked themselves out, that would still be ahead of us. Yep, just need to look out here. It's going to be next lap for Albon, so I think time to attack. Put onto those hard tyres.
Okay, Alex will box this lap.
Box, box.
So can Albon have a more stress-free pit stop? Be quite nice if he could.
Copy, understood.
Comes flying down the pit lane. Well, Sonoda's going to be miles ahead of him. Despite, of course, having a 6-second pit stop. goes Albon on his way.
Okay, back off.
Tsunoda can follow around Max Verstappen. That's going to help his race immeasurably, I would imagine. Tsunoda actually manages to get back ahead of Stroll. Right, let's get some intervals up. Let's see where we're at. So 13 seconds behind Bottas at present. We've got 20 laps to go. But not far off the second round of pit stops here. Well, here comes Stroll and Ocon. Stroll has just put in fastest lap of the race. He's looking racy out there. I don't think someone's desperately going to be able to stay with Ocon. Oh, he's
VSC.
into the wall.
Close to 0.
Yes.
Let's have a look.
Oh, well, that could
this was the
be a real
7th
problem for the cost cap.
and makes contact with the wall. Now their confidence will have taken a hit with that.
Is he out? Yep, he is out. Virtual safety car deployed.
Let's try and build this pack up.
Might as well get Alex in and at least
Box is
onto a good tyre.
Yes, the key box.
So in comes Albon. Can he get a fast pit stop? Here we go. Yes, lovely. That might get us the 1-2 in the DHL fastest pit stop race. Let's see where that puts us. As he leaves the pit lane now. Let's see. Is it going to tell me? No, it's not going to tell me.
Track is full.
It's because, yeah, Albon's previous pit stop was good as well, wasn't it? It's Tsunoda that had the dodgy one.
VSC ending.
Right, here we go then.
Yep, copy.
You
Let's
can afford
see
to drop
what
back.
Alex Albon can do on soft tyres from now
DRS enabled.
until the end of the race. Let's give him a lap on full ERS as Hulkenberg sets fastest lap. And Alonso's just obliterated that as well. So Albon 19 seconds behind De Vries here. I think he'll be able to make much of an impact at this late stage. I think Norris could be in trouble. I think Magnussen could be in trouble as well. Possibly Sainz. Yeah. 10 laps to go here. Yeah, Albon not even getting close to De Vries from the end of this Grand Prix. It's going to be a very rough end to the season. We sort of knew that would happen. We haven't developed the car. We've obviously not had a lot of money for parts, but where it could have a real impact is in the championship. Hulkenberg's going to go and get 4 points today. Magnussen's out of the points. How does that make everything look? As do still go above us, 3 points ahead of us in the championship. Yeah, that's not good. Luckily for us, McLaren have not taken advantage of their strong grid position.
And we've had a crash
More
on
yellow
track.
flags. What's happened here? It's Lando Norris and the Alpine, I'm assuming, of Gasly. Oh, that's a big crash, but I think they're okay. Just a bit of debris, and it was actually Ocon. But yeah, just zooming it through to the end now. There's not a lot to be achieved
What are we thinking about tyres here?
for the rest of this Grand Prix, but we might as well attack on them. Obviously got bad tyre temps, but you need to try and extract some of the performance from them. So last lap for Charles Leclerc. Alex Albon will get another go around. He must be on the lead. No, he's not quite on the lead lap.
No one back.
Okay.
Here comes Albon. Well, it was a slightly better middle sector, but
Final lap.
final lap for Alex Albon. And it's going to be Charles Leclerc that comes across the line. He's going to win this Brazilian Grand Prix. Terrific from him. Ferrari have been wonderful. They really have been.
That's Leclerc.
And Hulkenberg's going to finish in P8 in the end. Very good for him. Perez is going to finish second from so low down on the grid. It's not going to make a difference because he's not going to be world champion this season. Hamilton's 5th, Russell 6th. So good results for them. Here comes Alex Albon. He must have been close to being 2 laps down in the end. And here he comes then, Alex Albon over the line. He's going to finish in 16th. Not a good weekend for us.
Okay, check a flag.
Other than qualifying. Obviously, you know, Tsunoda starting in the top 10 was pretty special, but...
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you everyone.
Oh no, it was Albon, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Albon that started in the top 10. But yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. And we've got 2 races to go. We've got to just survive now. Try not to have to use any more car parts. We might even go back to a previous spec of car where we've got more parts, just to try and avoid the glitch that happened before.
Their second F1 title.
Out and onto the podium steps Charles Leclerc, the driver from Monaco, really deserving of that top 3 spot.
And Max Verstappen has won the championship.
Their name now this year, and it's been a pleasure watching them drive.
And that means, here in Sao Paulo, it's party time.
Obviously no surprise at all there. But Perez did keep
Now,
him
Prix,
honest.
No doubt there'll be a lot for the teams to process after that race. But how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
It was a strangely mixed weekend for them. We saw one driver put in a strong performance, but it was a different story for the other. Definitely positives there though.
And from our team in Sao Paulo, a big thank you for joining us this weekend.
The next round of the season will see Formula One return to the States as the glitz and the glamour of Las Vegas awaits.
Okay, looking forward to Las Vegas next time out. There you can see Max Verstappen now unassailable leader, 56 points ahead of Perez in the championship. Leclerc is catching up to Perez. Probably won't do it. There's still 2 more races to go. Alonso back up to 5th in the championship, and Hamilton just 13 points behind George Russell now. Albon and Tsunoda are still ahead of Hülkenberg in the championship, but Magnussen has done a good job there. And, well, there you go. 2 points is their lead now for Haas in the championship. Not ideal. But we did get the fastest pit stop, which is nice. Doesn't get us any closer to Ferrari, but should get us 5th in the championship for that. Okay, right. Continuing on then, 3.9 million in the bank. And well, let's go and have a look at the damage, I suppose. As Albon moves up to 83. Yeah, I suppose let's have a little look at the inspection for car 2. Yeah, that's going to be okay. I think we can just about manage that. As I say, we're going to have to go back to an older spec of the car for the final 2 races, but we'll keep pushing. We'll keep trying to, I suppose, pull off a shock. But I mean, let's have a little look at our car analysis now. I'm assuming we're pretty low, and you can see we are now pretty much one of the lowest teams because we haven't been developing. We are putting everything behind next year's car now, so fingers crossed the research pays off. Otherwise we are in a real sticky situation. I think 7th in the championship is the best we can hope for. Luckily McLaren didn't capitalise on their good positioning. We should get at least 7th in the championship. Maybe we can get a freak result if there's a red flag or a safety car late on, and we're there to take advantage. But other than that, it's going to be all about just maintaining 7th position. But if you've enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.